Prologue for a Vacant Kingdom. I don't know much about this game. A couple of things. I'm going to be keeping up with the bullet hell. This is a demo of sorts for a larger game that this company is developing. And they have some very interesting achievements. Well, let's get into things. Welcome to the world of Prologue for a Vacant Kingdom. We're sure that you're just itching to play, but we're afraid that you'll have to sit tight for just a little longer. First, we'll need to calibrate your gaming experience. Oh, my voice is quite quiet compared to the game music. One sec. Like the music is incorporating animal sound. The Mario Paint experiments. Just gonna record what it was at before. And now I can lower it. Okay, how's that? Alright, and also, since you came in between streams, Inictophile, welcome to the stream. Oh, that's interesting. They start the arrow off of any selection, so you don't have to default to destination 2. Sure. Thank you for your cooperation. She'll need your name. Hey, you even get Hiragana. What else? Hiragana 2. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. Interesting. Start is back. There's a pretty good name, but it's a bit hard to remember. How about we just call you Bungus instead? Alright, you win. We'll start the game as there. By the way, you can toggle full screen and window mode by pressing that. Say that you're using a gamepad, which will select which button style will appear in prompts. Hilarious. Next, please choose from one of these attractive window flavors. A little better, but still seems like I'm quieter than the game. Okay, let's see what we can do about that. Okay, desktop is now down a lot. How's that? Next, please choose from one of these attractive window flavors. I don't get to see them before I select them. Chat, what do we feel like? I leave this in your hands. Your capable, hecatonchirous hands. Blueberry sounds good to me. Oh, now we get to see. Well, just to sate our curiosity. Yeah, blueberry pie's pretty good. Lastly, we'll run through a short questionnaire in order to determine your gamer's psychological typing. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of these games, as if it wasn't obvious already. You ready? Question 1. You return to town from a dungeon with a big sack of gold in hand. What's the first thing you buy? I mean, I am definitely aggressive in RPGs. But if I've got a pet, I might look after it. Someone on your team is having a hard time and keeps dying. What do you do? Summon your most effective gamer hint. Play twice as well in order to carry their weight. Comfort them and tell them to relax. Call them a rude name and frag them with friendly fire. I mean, it's somewhere between these three. And it really comes down to the situation. Question 3. You gain access to a new region of the world. Which place do you explore first? So this is basically if you're really eager for a challenge. This sounds like a city, so you go to get equipped. This is the well, it's a separate challenge area. And this would be an easy dungeon, but you're skipping over the city, which sounds like me. Question 4. You finally save up enough gold to buy your gamer dream house. Which furniture do you decorate with? Well, not that. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the desserts. Calculating results. Congratulations, your gamer's psyche type is the nurturing gamer. I'm curious what the alternatives were. Gaming experience calibration has completed. We now enter the exciting world of Prologue for Vacant Kingdom. Good luck! A long time ago, there was a kingdom on the brink of destruction. Oh, we're going straight for the Undertale vibes, are we? I missed that line because Sarpov and his terrible legion had launched a full-scale attack, because they're lizards. The subjects of the kingdom fought valiantly, but were not able to best Sarpov's legion. Things seemed hopeless. Until one day, to everyone's astonishment, an outsider rose to the challenge. This outsider was able to defeat Lord Sarpov, and his legion collapsed thereafter. The kingdom rejoiced, but our hero was nowhere to be found. Today, this outsider is known as the Unknown Hero. Years pass. Suddenly, our hero awakes again. Unsure of where else to go, our hero visits Navedale, the once bustling hub of the kingdom. However, Navedale is empty. Where could everyone have gone? Our hero sets off northwards, in search of an answer to this question. This is where our story begins. Oh, I recognize that logo. It's very similar to one of those off-brand controller makers. The name's escaping me, though. Irate felines. Mad Cats? Is that it? We need items for some of this. We've got a dash. I'm guessing those top two are the triggers then. And another twin stick. Ooh, lots of guns. One moment, sir or madam. My apologies for the wait. It's just that we weren't expecting anyone to come through here. Gatekeeper flips over a placard on his desk, changing it from slacking off to open for business. Welcome to Spectral Suites. Are you a guest? May I see your reservation, please? I don't have it. That's too bad. Then, as gatekeeper, it's my official duty to request that you get lost. Please let me know if I can assist you in any way in regards to this. ring the bell again. This is the entrance to Spectral Suites, the classiest and most upscale hotel in the entire Knavedale administrative region. The hotel itself was founded over 400 years ago and features luxury accommodations such as a complimentary well-rested buff after every visit. I'm curious now. Booking a room in the Spectral Suites is not generally something which is done just by paying money per se. I cannot tell you much more. Just know that you have to have the right connections to stay here. Sure, let's find out if it's haunted. Haunted? Ha! You surely do not believe in that superstitious nonsense, do you? It's just that most of our clientele are ghosts and spirits. That is where the name comes from. We do not have any free rooms right now. I'm afraid that if you do not already have a reservation, then you are out of luck. Yes? I'm right here, sir or madam. Could you stop that? Might I suggest heading south from here? There's a lovely little town just a little ways off, which I am sure will have a myriad accommodations which are more befitting of your pedigree. Have a splendid day, sir or madam. Hello again. Welcome to Spectral Suites. The other gate? Yes, that's possible. Yes, possible indeed. Quite probable, even. I, Renevo, am an official member of the Spectral Suite staff. Therefore, I can assure you that this is absolutely nothing unusual about seeing me at work at one of the many gates here. Listen, I'd love to let you past here, but there's one little problem. The area ahead is a strict demi-formal dress code. And you're a walking fashion fiasco. No offense. Come back once you've spoofed up your outfit a little. Maybe try on a lovely new hat, some new shoes, or something like that. Have yourself a stupendous day, madam or sir. Switch that up. That's not a lot of HP. But thank you for letting me know. Toho engaged. There she is. Now that's what I'm talking about. All eyes will be on you when you waltz in there in those cute boots. Go right ahead. Have yourself a stupendous day, madam or sir. Pull the lever, you hear the machinery start to spin into action. After a few moments, a slip of paper of its dispense from the machine. This must be your visitor. You received a visitor ticket. Eh? You inspect the ticket. It reads, low ink. Cannot print visitor ticket. Please contact... The message fades out abruptly. It must have used the very last of its ink printing the slip. As you pull the lever another time, you hear the machinery start to spin into action. Another slip of paper is dispensed from the machine. You never know when you'll need paper. Push screw. Inside. Perhaps the workers created a weapon so powerful that it was their undoing. A nice hint that you can walk on these. Nobody's around. Whoever works here must be on their lunch break. Nobody's here. What's up with bomb stores and having such inconvenient business hours? Ooh, we can make some bushes. It's a plot of fresh soil. Does not look like anything has been planted here. Oh, so we also need a seed. It's all coming together.
Greetings, Wanderer! Has your enjoyment flourished during your time in my gardens? I am Springhill, the caretaker of this courtyard. In the soil here you can find a great variety of plants. All of them are the product of my moil. Originally I took on this role temporarily after some unfortunate circumstances uprooted the previous caretaker. However, gardening eventually blossomed into a lifelong passion for me. Carefully tending to plants cuts out the strains of everyday life. Which plant would you like to know more about? Impassable shrubs? Oh, you must be talking about Barberries stenoculosa. I have bundles of those growing around here. As you've no doubt noticed, its stems are covered with sharp thorns. Trying to force your way through one is not recommended. Planting a few here and there tends to clear out would-be thieves. During the summer, they would bear an abundance of small violet berries. I highly encourage you to come back to try some once they're ripe. Be sure to bring some antidote, though. I'm afraid that they're highly toxic. Those leafed stalks are a remote strain of lily called scaffolding nymphaceae. Once fully matured, they will usually reach the height of a giraffe and a half. They're some of the hardiest plants you'll ever find. Their sturdy stems and rigid leaves often find use in construction. You're taking your leave already, you say? Why rush? Might I suggest that you stop to smell the roses, so to speak? Here, would you take these? Yes. It brings me great pleasure to show the craft of gardening in a newcomer. Would you have a hand at planting these seeds and see whether you're born with a green thumb? Want to know more? Has your gardener's spirit begun to sprout? Not to be sappy, but it warms my heart to hear a newcomer ask for guidance. Anyhow, the scaffolding Nymphaceae is a delicate strain, so I'm afraid that it'll only flourish in open plots of soil. First, you'll need to find an empty plot in which to plant your seeds. Next, supply the plot with water, sunlight, and a little love. A smattering of classical piano and a bedtime story or three wouldn't hurt its maturation either. Following my steps, I think you'll find that your seedling will grow to full size in no time at all. Fresh travels, my new friend! Flying. Nothing to do there yet. Let's try the last door. Up. Oh, I get up here. Easy. I says easy. Hey, I have HP now. Disappointed no sprite change, but I'm also glad to not see this character in their birthday suit. Because Augusta attire sounds very fancy. Open the chest. You received the hourglass. Controls mentioned something about stopping time. I imagine that's related. Oh no. Hiya! Welcome to the Heat Corner! We're your #1 stop for totally righteous tips and tricks. We guarantee that these hints will improve your high scores in 48 hours or fewer, or we'll give you your money back. Come again! Howdy! Beyond this gate lies the path of intended experience. It should be traveled by most players. Shall I open the gate for you? If you change your mind, I'll be here. I just want to see what they say. I'm somewhat tempted, but I think I'll stick with normal. Friendly? Beyond this gate lies the path of masochism. It should only be traveled by players completing subsequent playthroughs and seasoned Danmaku veterans. You know who you are. Are you feeling brave today? Maybe another time. Safe bet. Saddle up, partner. You have selected a great level of difficulty. Oh, by the way, If you find things too easy or hard, you can always just come back here and try it out a different path. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, hello. Well, this looks like a sticky situation. Don't worry though, just listen to me and you'll make it out of here just fine. Remember that hourglass that you picked up a little while ago? That's your key out of this. Hourglass grants you the ability to slow time. Hold on the right trigger to slow time with your hourglass. Use this ability whenever you feel overwhelmed by enemy fire. Careful though, this ability only lasts for a limited amount of time, so use it judiciously. Anyway, here's the plan. I want you to hold down the right trigger and not let go of it until you feel you're out of harm's way. Got it? Well, that's not the button. Left trigger for slow, left bumper for fast. Also have a helpful lock computer. Far away.
screen that I skipped. Oh, that's a pretty good first boss.
Hiya! Welcome to Spectral Suites. Please show me your reservation and I'll hand over your keys to the room right away. Oh, I didn't realize that we were expecting a visitor. In that case, may I see your visitor ticket?
You hand over your low ink ticket to the receptionist. She examines it for a second and then turns it back to you.
Let me get this straight. You don't have a reservation. You don't have a visitor ticket either. And you don't even have any printer ink? This is absolute madness! How'd you even manage to get past the gatekeeper? You didn't say Renove? How could that be? There's no way to get here without going past him. Unless you're lying and you've actually kidnapped Renove, just like you did to Azaban. And now you've come here to kidnap me! I'm on to you, Buster. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't call security right now and have you booked for a nice long stay in our luxury dungeon suite.
I didn't kidnap anyone. Didn't murder anyone either.
Oh, you didn't? I think I might have jumped to the conclusions right then. My apologies. I'm sorry, Anna, by the way. Still, it seems that you're not actually permitted to stay here. This is a problem indeed. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling generous today. If you help me tie up a couple of loose ends, then I'll see if I can get you a room here. Do we have a deal? Sure. Alright, here's the scoop. One of our guests has overstayed his welcome. He was supposed to check out months ago, but he's just stuck around until now without paying us a cent. Normally, I would send someone of our own employees up to his room to try to reason with him. But I actually haven't seen any of our employees around in a while. I hope they haven't come down with the flu. But hey, maybe you'll have some luck in convincing him to leave. I don't particularly care how you do it. Just get him out and I'll hook you up with a room here. Sound fair? He's staying in room 1303 on floor 13, by the way. Here's the key to the room, just in case he doesn't let you in. Good luck! Where to start? We have the largest hotel in the region. Well, actually, we're the only one. So if you think about it, I guess we're the smallest hotel too. We have an on-site restaurant, a library, and myriad varieties of rooms to suit all needs and budgets. Lately, it's been pretty quiet around here. I figure that must be the off-season. Is there anything else you wanted to know about? Our restaurant, Strawberry Calzone, has quite the reputation. If you're stopping by, then you should definitely try it. We serve other dishes too, although I can't say that I've had any myself. I'm on a strict diet, you see. I don't eat anything which isn't vegetarian or Italian.
Good luck with that diet.
Oh, that's right! Unfortunately, the restaurant's closed right now, on account of Azaban being kidnapped and all that. Where to start? The library here is a bit of a strange one. It's full of strange, archaic books. Most of the topics you'll find there were dropped from other libraries decades ago. Oh, it's just awful! A few weeks ago, Azaban, our chef, just vanished during one of his shifts. Since he's been gone, we've had to entirely shut down our restaurant. I'm not actually sure what happened to him, but it's completely unlike him to go somewhere without telling anybody. I want to believe he's okay, but deep down inside, I know that he must have been kidnapped, or worse! See you later! That's the opposite of where I want to go. There's a floor conveniently missing. Oh, problem solved. Please help yourself to a complimentary save point. Sounds good.
This is energy. You unlock the room 1303. As you pull it out of the keyhole, the key slips out of your hand and falls directly through a vent on the floor. You are clattered downwards for a while until it's no longer audible. Drat. Salutations. Hey! Did I get the wrong floor? Yes, I did.
How may I help you?
The guest in room 1303 has been dealt with. Eternally! Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Thank you so much for that. As promised, here's the key to one of our most fabulous rooms. It's on the very tip top of the building. I hope you enjoy the scenic view. See you later. Thanks, Hawk.
Something tells me this is not as luxurious as I have been led to believe. You try to remove the key from the keyhole, but it's stuck tight in there now. Oh well, at least the door opens now. This little guy has seen better days. His wardrobe is filled with cleaning supplies and caution, wet floor signs. Wait, what's this? You received the next door key. The tall tree outside completely obstructs your view. It's been a while since you've stayed at a hotel, but you're pretty sure that there would usually be a mattress here. You unlock the door with the room 1402 key. After removing the key from the keyhole, you notice that some of the silver coating on the outside of the key is peeled off. Hey, this key has a chocolate interior! You peel off the rest of the silver foil and eat the full key in one bite. Delicious. But just, you received the iron kettle. It's not a hat. Oh. Used by miniature witches to perform dark arts. When used it greatly increases your firepower. Some more offense, no time stop. I haven't been using time stop so far. This is an immaculately constructed lamp, but for some reason it's bolted to the side table. You have a fabulous view of the courtyard from this window. If there was anyone outside, they would definitely look like an ant from this high up. This wardrobe is filled to its utmost capacity with clean white towels. This is more towels than the room with only one bed should ever hope to go through. You read the titles of a few of the books here. At-Home Animal Magnetism, Remedies, Somatotyping for Kids, Practical Phrenology, Revised Edition. I didn't want the books. I wanted the window. Upon close examination, you notice that every single one of these plants is fake. Hamsters 101, the essential guide to caring for your critter. Memories, a story about coping with a pet's death. Solomon's Codex Decoded, a brief introduction to necromancy. It's a 3-line story right there. This bed looks extremely comfortable. Its sheets are immaculately arranged. You feel tempted to dive in and mess it all up. You hop onto the bed, slide under the covers, and quickly find yourself drifting off to sleep. I'm actually gonna check here next, but I want to see if I can stay here first. Also, we should scope the restaurant. There's a note on the door. Our chef has gone missing. The restaurant will be closed for an indefinite period of time. Thank you for your understanding. There's a hole in the wall. We peer inside and can just barely make out a room on the other side. We spy the gleam of something metallic there. Don't worry about combing all the floors from bottom to top. Fun fact. Did you know that it's physically impossible to dash across this gap to the next platform? It's too far away! It's pretty close, though. Okay, what do we do about this mess? Where can we start? Don't know if I can get anywhere from here. Unfortunate that I should get so far in, only to be stopped. So now I have to walk all the way back. Let's see. There's nothing I can do with this one, or the one beside it. This one's stuck, because I can't get on the other side here. Can't get through here. That's unfortunate. At least it's preserving the boxes I've moved. Features a frog reading a book. Jump into a book. This poster features a jogger running forwards while his face is buried in a book. On your marks, get set, read. This sounds dangerous. Give a man a book and he'll read for a day. Teach a man to read and he'll read for a lifetime. I think you should also probably teach a man to read if you're going to give him a book. After the rain, my heart still reads.
Greetings, feline. I am Learning Bot 3000. Welcome to the Spectral Suites Library. Please tell me how I may be of assistance to you. All library visitors must first present a library card in order to enter the library. Scanning for library card. Fatal exception. Library card not found. I am sorry, feline, but I will not be able to allow you to enter the library unless you obtain a library card. But do not fret, it is not necessary to enter the library in order to learn. I have been programmed with an extensive database of knowledge. It would be my pleasure to share it with you for free. This month's featured topic is insects. I can certainly help you register for a new library card. One moment. I have added you to the library card waiting list. Position in queue 179.
You have a thought for the box room? I am curious. Go on.
Estimated waiting time 312 days, 9 hours, 44.33334 seconds. After your application has been processed, your library card will be mailed to you. This will take approximately 4 to 6 weeks. Unfortunately, I have been programmed to not let anyone into the library unless they have a library card. Perhaps you could borrow one from a family member, friend, or colleague. I will gladly share a key fact from my insect knowledge database with you. Did you know that butterflies have mouths on their feet? They evolved to have wings because walking around hurt too much. Did you know that honeybees die after stinging someone just once? The weight of knowing that they have harmed someone is just too much for them to bear. Did you know that all ladybugs are female? Did you know that a moth's diet mostly consists of nectar from coffee flowers? Moths are nocturnal because the caffeine content keeps them awake all night. Did you know that ants will never walk across chalk? In ant culture, chalk is used in funeral rites, so it would be bad luck for them to do so. I would like to tell you another insect fact. However, it seems as though you have reached your daily insect fact quota. Please have some rest and come back tomorrow for some more electrifying insect facts. Or, if you would prefer, you can pay just 99 cents for 200 learning crystals, which can also be used to refresh your quota. Goodbye, feline. Please return later for more learning.
What a nice robot. This poster features a book with lipstick marks littering the pages. So, Nyctophile, you said you had a thought on the box room? I love reading. The anatomy of a good reader. This poster features a person with all of their body parts labeled with descriptions like reading eyes, inquisitive mind, knowledge-hungry mouth, and gentle with paperback hands. If at first you don't succeed, read again. This poster features a bumblebee reading a book. Always be reading. Can't be helped, this door is locked. This is the most locked door I ever did see. It's your lucky day. Looks like the drinks are free. Ooh. Press the button and nothing happens. Looks like the machine is out of inventory. Negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit, swirl void. Well, it does look like there's plenty of licorice maze twist left in the machine. You decide that maybe you're not so thirsty after all. Good. You press the button and nothing happens. Looks like the machine is out of Orange Oasis. It's out of Blueberry Burst. Lychee Lemon Lattice. Can't be helped. This door is locked. Very funny. You're forbidden from entering this room. It's locked. It can't be helped. This door is locked. You open the chest and find that it actually contains water, not ice. Could this be the start of an exciting new DIY chemistry project where you make your very own ice out of only its raw precursors? Trying to push that one box to the right, one in the middle right of the room, but you seemed close to the box below it when you tried. Sure, let's drop down and take a look. Okay. One box to the right, the one in like the middle right of the room, but you seem close to the box below it when you tried. Maybe it was trying to push the wrong box. Oh! You're definitely onto something there. And so this is free now. What do we do with it? So if I put it up here, I can get over around. And then I just get stuck. Oh, but I can free this block. So I just need to make sure this does not go up against the wall because I need to push it back out. Nice. Tall box. I had to push it there. So I'm gonna push that one over here. Free this again, I guess. Yeah, because the tall box needs to be over here, next to the tall wall. Good eyes, Nyctophile. Thank you. Can I push it from up here? I can. I do appreciate that the box is pushed very quickly. Aha! A combination lock stops you from opening the door. There's a suspicious note affixed to it.
I've taken your precious chef hostage! If you ever want to see him again, then you'll have to crack my devious code! Here are some clues to help you figure out the code.
Oh boy. Alright, well, there might be something here that obviates everything, but just to be safe, let's write down everything we get. Dictator, Perpetuo, Ultima, Mensis. I'm doubting they want us to know Latin. Ultima would be like final. Dictator would either be a dictator or, speaking. Always perpetual. And then I don't know what Mensis would be. Dextral of Euler's identity. So dextral would be right hand. Euler's identity. The only thing I can think of is Euler's number. I don't remember what that is, though. Let's also make sure I'm highlighting what is in red. Micromonospora, Echinosporas, first Chalcogen chali. How'd that happen? I am muted. Well, I was asking if chat knew the answer to the Bismuth 209 Half-Life. I've been muted since before the boss fight? Oh, I know how this happened. This probably happened when I was typing up hints. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, because my mute is tied to Shift M, and so when I typed a capital M, I went mute. Ah, that sucks. Oh well. Believe me, I've been saying things. It's just no one will ever know. How deep is the layer of ice covering Lake Vostok? No clue. What does it just mean? $4,000 really. Reminders to self, Shift M is not inappropriate to me. I should just move it off of all the shifts. And I would have put it there because it's usually control, but some game a while ago ate up my control key and so it was doing weird things. Wait, what? I can see. Unfortunate that the cursor is going to walk with us. I don't think that was particularly my downfall that time, but it was an observation. Alright, so these were copper. Ah! Oh, it does reduce the attack spread. if any of these add up to 3, 6, or 9, then they shouldn't be prime. So let's see, that's 14, 23, 5. So maybe the top left is prime. 11, that might be prime. Darn, they know my trick. Well, okay, the bottom right is prime. It's not prime, sorry. I say, darn, they know my trick, but no, I need one that's not prime. We'll get there. It is unfortunate that for most of his ending questions, I'd basically lose the first time, and then try to memorize the position of the answer for a future run. I think the trivia boss fight is interesting. It's just that ending is a little too long for my taste. If it was like 1 or maybe 2 impossible questions, I could take it. That was 4,000. I don't even know if Woodstock is a real place, or if it's a fictional place. I would hope it's a real place if they're sticking it to that. Vacant Kineagon? The hell is that? 6 something. Chat, I'm scared to type anything unless I go mute again. Or end the stream by mistake. Hexacontakianagon. The sum of the interior angles. Like square and triangle is easy. Of course, I dodged that one. Few seconds and then I'll just have to guess and deal with the outcome. have to guess it's one of the middle two. 420 seems like it would be too nice. Hey! We have this one. One that I could actually puzzle out for myself. I like that question. I need to avoid getting trapped by these, even though it's easy mode. Batrachotoxin. I'm leaning towards bug over amphibian or reptile. Oh, but he's at 6 health. It shouldn't matter. Did it! Nice. Oh, good. Now for the second form. You untie the dog.
Ah! That sweet last freedom! Do you have any idea how uncomfortable it is to be stuck tied up on the ground for days on end, or how boring it gets?
I've been bored and uncomfortable and stuck, but I have not been tied up.
At first, it wasn't so bad. It was kind of like a vacation in a way. I made up some games in my head to keep me busy, like eyeball dancing and number doubling and mental tic-tac-toe. But after a while, I got sick of those games and laid here being exquisitely bored, waiting for my next torture session with Oribus.
Well, you know why he was kidnapped. Did you ever consider giving in to the torture?
Yes, he was very clear about why I was abducted. It was after my world-famous strawberry calzone recipe. Cooking means the world to me. It's all that I really have left. And that recipe in particular is very important to me. My grandmother taught it to my father, and my father taught it to me. Just giving away something so sentimental to some creep like that is simply unthinkable. Anyway, thank goodness all that being kidnapped stuff is behind me now. My name is Azabon, by the way. Although as my rescuer, I feel you've earned the right to call me pretty much whatever you want. Azzy, Azmeister, Ebon. The choice is yours.
Azabon's a fine name.
Fine by me. I work at the restaurant here. It's a one-dog show. I'm responsible for pretty much everything. Taking orders, cooking, serving, cleaning dishes, you name it. Speaking of which, I really must return to my post. Zariana must be worried sick about me. I'd absolutely love to talk more later, though. It's not every day that we get a guest here. Come see me in the restaurant when you get the chance. Go talk to Zariana, and I'm sure she'll make arrangements for you to eat here for free. It's the least we could do to thank you for all of your help. Doodles!
Orobus?
You did it! Azabon is back. Thank you so much for tracking him down. Azabon told me that he invited you to come eat at the restaurant. Here's a voucher you can use for a free meal there.
The machine has a label which instructs you to either enter a reservation or a voucher. You insert your restaurant voucher into the machine. Machine clicks and clacks for a few seconds before printing out a small notice and returning your restaurant voucher. Could not cast voucher. Insufficient mana. Try getting to the restaurant, but I had insufficient mana. Insufficient mana? That's the easy fix. Here, take this. I figured that by now everyone must have some spare voucher mana laying around. That's the only reason I didn't give you some from the start. Machine clicks a couple times, then hums along as before. Gate swings open. I'm just not feeling this chair today. How about sitting on another one?
Ah-ha-ha! What's this? Is that a guest I see seated at table 4? What a surprise! Good evening! My name is Azban, and I'll be your waiter for tonight. Actually, I'll be your cook, too. May I get you started with a drink? A fine choice. I'll prepare a pot of our finest deep-steamed green tea. Deep-steamed green tea.
Hey, you can clip the right one out.
Cup. Here you are, your tea is ready. This particular cultivar is known to be very smooth and buttery. These tea leaves were picked near the summit of the earth near mountains. In fact, they're the very first harvest of the year. Enjoy! Please, do let me know how you like it. Now that your thirst is taken care of, would you like to take a look through our extensive menu and choose your meal?
Azban reaches out and hands you the menu. I mean, there's really only one thing, right? You flip open the menu and start reading the first section, hors d'oeuvres. By which I mean, there's probably more things on the restaurant, but it's been hyped up so much. Oh. That's strange. The only available item in this section is a strawberry calzone. Move on to the entrees section. Again, the only item here is the strawberry calzone. How about the main courses? Strawberry calzones. At least this time it comes with a side of mixed greens. It occurs to you why it would have been so disastrous if Oribus were to get his hands on the strawberry calzone recipe. You close the menu after skimming through the rest of it and confirming that this pattern continues the entire way through.
Ah, have you decided on your order already? Decidedly delicious decision. The strawberry calzone is a popular item indeed. Believe it or not, I was ready to recommend the strawberry calzone if you found yourself unable to decide on an item. I'll start preparing your meal immediately. I work fast. Here you are, your blueberry calzone. Be careful, the insides are hot. It only just came out of the oven.
Strawberry, right?
Good heavens, you're right! You ordered the strawberry calzone, I remember now. Oh, how embarrassing. This item doesn't even have the most scant resemblance to your order. I must apologize profusely. We've actually only very recently reopened. We're still getting back to the swing of things, you see. I'll return as soon as I can with your proper order. You are your strawberry calzone at last. Sorry again about the mix-up. Well, enjoy your meal. I'll be on my way now. Would you mind if I joined you for dinner? I don't really have anything else to do. Splendid! I'll be right with you. I'm having the blueberry calzone. I could just let it go to waste. It's great to be serving a guest again. I'm really glad that you showed up. I mean, not even just because of the whole being kidnapped incident. I'm not sure if you know this, but you're the first person to come by in a long, long time. It's been months since I've had any guests to cook for.
Where'd the blueberries come from if there was anything blueberry on the menu? You know, you just had some lying around.
Years, maybe, actually. It's hard to keep track of time when each day plays out the same, at the least. As the last. But it hasn't always been this way, you know? This restaurant used to be packed every night of the week. It wasn't just me working here, either. I had a whole team of cooks and waiters backing me up. All sorts of other folk used to stay at the Spectral Suites. Adventurers, travelers, merchants, you name it. And they would eat right here, of course. I hate to say it, but in a lot of ways, life was better when Lord Sarpov and his legion were around. Sure, death and destruction threatened the kingdom every day. That part was pretty bogus. I won't argue about that. However, having a common enemy like Sarpov brought everyone else together.
Oh right, there was a Sarpov.
The struggle against his legion gave everyone a purpose. Everything changed when the unknown hero defeated Sarpov. At first, it was great. There were celebrations in the streets. Children could explore the countryside again without fear. The whole region was in harmony. But as time went on, everyone became so complacent and directionless. Sarpov's defeat should have meant a world of new possibilities, but nobody seemed to have the foggiest idea of what they wanted to do in the new peaceful era. I wish there was something I could do to help make things go back to how they used to be, if even just a little bit. They are! I'll have to go check that out myself, I think. There's not much point in me sticking around here any longer, so what's the harm? Unless you're planning to eat here again, that is. Well, thanks for listening to my ramblings. Sorry if I bored you. I guess I just had a lot of built-up thoughts and nobody to share them with until now. Dinner's been a blast. Let's do this again sometime. Maybe a Navedale?
And Azabon got so caught up talking that neither of you actually touched your meal. She could bring your calzone home in a takeout container. Like a doggy bag?
Thanks again for stopping by for dinner. We'll have to do this again sometime.
You decide against entering the kitchen. It's not a safe place for culinary illiterate laymen to visit. Greetings, fellow gamer. It's me, Shroom, the developer of this video game. Thank you so much for playing Prologue for Vacant Kingdom. You're pretty much done with it, did you know? Sorry that the ending is so abrupt. What you've been playing was originally envisioned to be the middle section of a longer game. That's still the plan. However, at some point I realized that it wasn't practical to spend years working on a lengthy game without getting some feedback along the way. So that's why you're playing it now. Whether you liked the game, hated it, or anything in between, I'd really like to hear your thoughts. Bug reports and suggestions would be really appreciated too. There are a couple places you can get in touch at. The Prologue for a Vacant Kingdom Steam community forums at here. Vacant Kingdom's discussion boards on itch.io here. Also, if you enjoyed the game, then you'd be really helping me out if you told a friend about it. Stare at camera, which is not on. You could say something like, "Hey, bud, there's this kicking rad game I played called Vacant Kingdom. It's free and I already installed it on your computer. Also, I've locked the door from the outside and you're not leaving this room until you complete it. Try that. Anyways, please keep an eye out for the full game. It'll be called Farewell for a Vacant Kingdom. I'm not sure when it'll be released yet. Like 2019 or even 2020? Thanks again for playing. Oh, by the way, you're not actually done yet. So one more secret boss that you have to beat. I can't tell you exactly where she is, but I can give you something that should help you find her. Good luck! Ooh. Ginger pumpkin. I don't think that ever came up. Hints. Alright, well, we're gonna look for this, and we're gonna give it a try. That said, we've got about 20 minutes left, and so if that comes up before we succeed, then that's going to be it. It's not you. Curious, have you tried that black magic equipment ability? Black magic equipment? I'm not sure what you mean. The iron kettle? Because that's what does this. Hello? Do I hear someone back there? I would come check, but unfortunately this hut does not actually have a back door. There just wasn't room in the budget for it, I'm afraid. Yeah, well, we can't go any further. Unless we can get up there. No. Should be in the hotel then. Unless it's over here. He never specified whether there were some jars with palm wine and some with viscera, or if they were both mixed together in each jar. That might affect my decision. Wine and viscera combo jar still in? You bet! What's the score? You received some kind of curse? Well, I still have this going. Oh, there's this whole situation. Oh, yeah, I can get there, can't I? Pentagram is looking a little sad right now. It might actually be closer to a linogram in its current state. Okay, unfortunately I'm not going to have the time to take down a boss and find a whole bunch of candles. Let's do it. You aren't really sure what an evil ritual entails, so you spin around in circles and whistle in a minor key for a while.
Greetings, pathetic mortal. My name is Shax, the Duchess of Unresponsive Motion-Activated Faucets. I'm afraid I cannot dismantle the in combat today. Mine back has been acting up again.
Alright, well, there is a thing here. Oh, hold on, can I move these? Don't want to disrupt the feng shui. Oh, the kids in the hall. Yeah. Oh well. Before I wrap this up, actually, I want to check. Vacant Kingdom. Oh, unfortunately, the full release is not out yet. So, missed that window. But it's understandable. There was an update on May 14th, 2021. A devlog. So, it's still in production. Yeah, this was very cute. I'm definitely intrigued to see more. And I had a good time. It's a little sour that I accidentally muted myself, and I'm going to have to find a solution that keeps me from ever doing that again. But even so, it was a good time, and I hope to see more. Like, the only thing I could really say against it is that final boss, the questions at the end, not particularly fair. But hope to see more. At any rate, that is going to be it for tonight. We're going to end a little early. It sometimes be like that. And next time it's going to be a nice chill stream as we go back to something that we apparently haven't quite completed. Something we touched recently. Till then, take care everyone.